And good evening. Jessica Alba may have starred in many movies, but for this wife and mother, her most important role could be something entirely different. Alba is on a crusade to eliminate toxic chemicals where they may be lurking in our homes. So, does Mommy know best? Here's ABC contributor Abby Boudreau.
This is the Jessica Alba most of us are not used to seeing.
Tech department, this is our customer service.
Giving us a tour of her company.
Inspiring quotes, there's just whatever's on someone's mind.
I'd love to hang and discuss art.
The actress, famous for her roles in Dark Angel, Sin City.
She grew up. She filled out.
And the Fantastic Four.
I can't believe I'm doing this again.
Is taking on her most serious role yet, warning moms about what she says are the dangers of toxic chemicals in many everyday products we all use.
This version addresses all of those things.
I had an allergic reaction to a baby laundry detergent.
Alba became concerned when she was pregnant with her first child.
I'm an adult, and if I'm having an allergic reaction, like, who knows what's going to happen with my baby. So I did some research and I found out that there are a lot of toxic chemicals in everyday products, and I was more horrified to find out that there are toxic chemicals in baby products because it has healing properties.
Alba's concern has propelled her to become the public face of a movement, people trying to avoid synthetic chemicals. It started for Alba when she met Christopher Gavigan, who'd written a guidebook on living a healthier lifestyle.
Like that. I like the lighter. I asked Christopher Gavigan, hey, what products do I buy? And he's like, well, this company does that one thing, and this company does that one thing. And I'm like, gosh, why isn't there a company that does everything? This is so stressful.
The duo teamed up to help create The Honest Company.
We hope you'll join us.
This is the headquarters.
Yes.
A mail-order business with 17 products, using ingredients they claim are safe and tested, unlike many conventional products.
The raw materials and the ingredients, what's inside the products, they don't have to report those. They don't have to prove they are safe before they hit the marketplace.
Do you want some almonds?
Alba and Gavigan are not alone. Meet Ellen Padnos. For the last 7 years, she's made it her mission to avoid synthetic chemicals in her home.
No parabens, no artificial colors. Everything that I do is an effort to stay away from chemicals and more towards plant-based ingredients.
And everyone in her family of 4 lives by her rules.
Can I have a bite too, please?
I want them to be normal and still be kids and enjoy little things like taking baths and not be too extreme, so I still let them have their princess toothbrushes and things like that.
Is the cost worth it? Happy wife is happy life. The rule in our house is for stuff related to body, health, food. I never really complain about that. There are other things when it comes to excess clothing and things like that. I'm going to argue way more about a pair of shoes than something my kid's going to bathe in.
I have no idea how many ways I got.
We grew up with a lot of the brands that are still in the grocery stores today. If a product is being sold in the grocery store, you want to think that it's safe. You assume that it's safe.
Well, I think people, you really outsource your trust to retailers. Unfortunately, we don't have the regulation in place to hold chemical companies accountable for the toxic chemicals that they put in products.
But how much does it cost to live a chemical-free lifestyle? Advocates say it can be done on a normal budget. Ellen took us shopping with her son.
We're going to go into Target and I'll show you the areas that have all the natural selections. So I go to that area first, I read the label second, and then I can make my choice from there. As you can see, there's 5 simple ingredients, and the best part of it, 97 cents.
With demand growing, small businesses have sprung up, selling everything from beauty products to stainless steel bottles, an alternative to plastic.
We use 0 plastic components, only stainless steel and silicone, which contains no plastic.
This is Amy Ziff.
These 3 little guys are the reason that I started this company. They were my canaries in the coal mine, and their reactions to everyday baby products made me realize that there are so many chemicals in our products.
The company she started is Verite.com, a website devoted to toxin-free products.
Bye, guys. I love you. I'll see you later.
She's also part chemical policeman, part personal coach.
We are going to my first client's house, and we are going to do a kitchen cleanup, and we are going to actually look at all of the products under her sink and help her health up her home.
On this day, she's working with Hayes Heyer, a mother of 3.
Hey, hello.
When you see on TV an advertisement, you see them picking up, wiping down their children's toys with these things, you think, okay, so it must be okay, it must be safe.
Just because it's sold in a store, just because you've seen it on TV or in a magazine, doesn't mean that there's been any kind of regulation for that product, for the specific ingredients inside it.
There are more than 87,000 commercial chemicals on the market. In Europe, more than 1,100 chemicals are banned in products. In the U.S., only 11.
Oven cleaners are oftentimes filled with toxins. One of the things that I think you could work on in here is to reduce your use of plastics.
Amy and Hayes work their way through the kitchen.
The only one of the inactive ingredients that I'm not worried about is the first one, and it's water.
To the nursery.
The nursery's in here, and I'm wondering about baby wipes.
We're seeing propylene glycol in here. It's found in a lot of personal care products, everything from deodorant to baby wipes, as we see here. But it's also something that's found in antifreeze.
The scented lotions don't make Amy's cut either.
Lotions frequently come with fragrance.
Yes.
Fragrance is a no-no.
They're qualified as trade secret in the industry of personal care. So a company does not have to disclose what's inside of a fragrance. The reality is that can be 150 more ingredients on this label.
But is all this concern an overreaction? U.S. manufacturers say their products are safe. According to the American Chemistry Council, more than a dozen federal laws govern the manufacture and use of chemicals, and consumers can have confidence that chemistries in everyday products are being used safely. Many people agree.
Right now I'm cleaning my mirrors and I'm just using Windex, and it is a product that I have used for my whole life. My mom always used it, and so I just keep using it.
Boop. Merrick White is a mother of 2 who says she's just not worried about the conventional products in her home.
The things that I use, as far as I know, do not have chemicals that harm my family, and they work for us, and so I'm not willing to pay more for products that are just organic.
Merrick, who blogs for the website Babel, trumpets her embrace of mass brands.
The products that I use are just conventional products that I get at a big box store that are cost effective, and they keep my house clean. I've never looked at the label for this, so, and to be honest, I don't really care. If it works for me, I'll use it.
I feel that American families need to be aware that they're being exposed every day to chemicals of unproven toxicity.
Epidemiologist and pediatrician Phil Landrigan says there is cause for concern.
We've been looking very carefully at connections between exposures to toxic chemicals in early life and bad developmental outcomes in children.
I think the research is saying that we need more research, if anything. And right now, even though the research is ongoing, we still don't have a lot of conclusions.
It's reasonable for consumers to be confident that the products they buy in the stores are safe. I don't think they should be worried about trace chemicals or low-level risks.
And then we just...
Jessica Alba isn't waiting for science to come up with definitive answers.
We should pull the commercial up.
Nearly 2 years after starting her company and 7.5 million products sold, her line has grown to 50 items, from diapers to lip balm to lead-free candles.
We have this mission, what we want to do in our lives and the planet that we want to leave our children and our children's children. So we created the solution.
For Nightline, I'm Abby Boudreau in Los Angeles.